Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I thought I would trim some roses back. We're coming up to January. We're at December 28th right now, and this is the time of the year that I usually cut my roses back here at the pond. And I know there's a ton of videos out there on how to trim back roses, but hey, I guess since you're on my channel, I thought I'd throw one of those rose videos in there as well. So okay, so I have a couple roses planted here at the pond. I think roses make a great addition to any kind of pond, but the thing about it is a lot of people let their roses grow real spindly and long. So what I like to do is I like to cut them back once a year, usually typically in January after New Year's. We're a little early, we just had a big giant rainfall here, but that's okay. It's a good time to cut them, so we'll see what happens. But I wanted to show you guys how I do it. I want to cut these down fairly low to the ground, so that way when they come back they're nice and bushy. The great thing about roses is that they're almost like weeds. They just you can cut them all the way down to the bottom and they'll grow right back. I mean, as long as you don't remove the root ball itself. So anyways, come along with me and I'm going to show you how I trim my roses here at the pond. Okay guys, so you want to get yourself some nice gloves so you don't poke yourself. And I got some loppers here, and what I'm doing is I'm actually just chopping off the top part of the foliage, the leaves and stuff. I want to expose the stalks, the larger stalks of the rose. So the idea behind this is to shape the rose bush the way you want it. So we're going to be cutting off these bigger stalks and we're going to kind of shape the rose bush. I wanted to get it to be like a ball to where when it comes back it looks really nice. So I usually trim my roses about maybe 12 to 15 inches from the ground. Some people might do a little lower, but that's just the look I like. So you can see I'm cutting off the bigger pieces here. If you don't trim back your roses, they get real spindly looking, and you know, I usually trim these back once a year in January. That's the time to do it. The rose bush I'm trimming is called ketchup and mustard rose bush. So it's a really pretty rose bush, but I want it to be bushy and I want it to have a lot of flowers on it. So we just had a big rainfall here in California, so it's really, you know, I think the wetness or all the water we've had is going to really help with the growth of the bush to get it to come back after cutting it. That's what I think anyways. So I'm going to grab my small cutting shears and I'm going to start cutting off some of these smaller spindly pieces that are on the rose bush. And all I'm doing is I'm just exposing the larger stalks. You don't want to cut your big stalks off because that's, you know, the structure of your plant. And don't be afraid to cut these roses all the way down, because even if you cut them to the ground, they're just going to come right back. I mean, they're just like weeds. Now once you get the smaller foliage taken off, you can take your loppers and you can cut them back further, cut the bigger stalks down a little further. Alright guys, so you notice how I chopped it down pretty good. I'll step back so you can see the height of it. So we're looking at maybe probably, I don't know, foot and a half. You can trim them down lower than this, but you'll notice that, I'll get down here and show you. All right. You'll notice that you have the larger stalk here. You have another one over here, it's pretty big. And these are like the main stalks. You have one over here too as well. You see some smaller ones coming off right here. Some little smaller ones coming off here. Maybe this one. So what I do with these is I simply just chop these off because I don't want them on there. So maybe we can get this one in the middle here. Okay. All right, looks pretty good. So this will get nice and bushy. Keep in mind that this one here is gonna start to go up this way, but it could impede the walkway, so you may want to keep an eye on this one. We want to encourage the plant to go up, so when you cut back your roses, make sure you keep the larger stalks so they can kind of start growing these little nubs like this where they can be more bushier. I like to keep some of the nubs here. See how they have, oops, they have little nubs here, and then you'll see some right here as well. And I like to keep those because those will grow some more branches on them as well. So, all right guys, so that's how I trim back my roses here at the pond. And I think January is the best time to trim back your roses. So if you have roses in the rose garden, that's a great way to do it. You want the roses to come back nice and bushy. If you don't trim your roses up, you're gonna get these nice spindly looking, branches. If that's what you like, it's all about the look. You can trim your roses any way you want. The rose bush that we trimmed today is called Ketchup and Mustard Rose. They're very beautiful. I'll put a picture of them right here. You can check them out. And during the springtime, they're going to come back beautifully. Coming into the summer, really pretty. So this is the time of the year where it's winter time here in California, and everything starts to kind of die off. I mean, so we don't get like the harsh winters here, so not everything dies, but you have some particular trees that die off that need to be trimmed up. You have, rose bushes are always being trimmed in January, and we start preparing for the planting for spring season. So when spring comes, all the flowers come back, and all the grape leaves and all the beautiful flowers come in, and that's the time of the year that we're looking forward to. So right now we're preparing to plant. I'm also doing the agave garden, which we're planting right now. So coming up maybe February or March, we'll have some more videos on that. We're just now starting the project right now. And so keep an eye out for my agave garden coming up next. And if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. See you then.